Have you ever wondered where the world's ultra-rich hide their fortunes? It's not always in plain sight. Beyond the gleaming cityscapes and symbols of immense wealth, the superyachts, the private jets, the vaults overflowing with cash, lies a hidden financial universe operating in the shadows. This is the clandestine world of offshore finance, a system designed for one primary purpose: secrecy. It's a realm far removed from our everyday lives, yet its influence reaches across the globe, shaping economies and societies in profound ways. This hidden world isn't a single location, but a complex network of jurisdictions scattered across the globe. Imagine an old sepia-toned map, marked with pins on seemingly idyllic island nations, like the Cayman Islands or established financial hubs like Switzerland. For decades, these places have perfected the art of financial privacy. Animated flows of capital depict money moving discreetly from major economic centers to these offshore havens. Here it's not just stored in a bank, it's locked away in a metaphorical treasure chest, shielded by layers of legal and financial secrecy, far from the reach of tax authorities and public scrutiny. How is this level of secrecy achieved? The mechanisms are intricate and deliberately confusing. Think of it like a set of Russian dolls. A wealthy individual doesn't just open a foreign bank account under their name. Instead, they might create a shell company, which in turn is owned by another shell company, which is then controlled by a complex legal structure like a trust. This creates a labyrinthine paper trail designed to obscure the true owner of the assets. Behind these structures are armies of highly paid professionals, lawyers, bankers, and accountants, who act as the architects of this obscurity, whispering in smoke-filled rooms as they pass documents that make billions disappear from the public ledger. The consequences of this shadow economy are vast and deeply felt worldwide. The wealth hidden offshore represents a colossal loss of tax revenue for governments everywhere. This is money that could fund public services like hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. We see the stark contrast in our daily lives. A struggling public hospital with overcrowded wards set against the backdrop of a lavish party on a super yacht, both funded or unfunded by the same system. Graphics can illustrate this drain vividly, showing tax revenue pouring out of a nation's treasury and into offshore accounts, weakening the social fabric for everyone else. However, the era of absolute secrecy may be coming to an end. A series of massive leaks, from the Panama Papers to the Pandora Papers, has ripped the veil off this hidden world. These explosive revelations have sparked public outrage and forced governments to act. In the dimly lit offices of financial investigators and journalists, the slow and meticulous work of untangling these complex networks is underway, connecting threads on corkboards filled with photos and documents, bringing accountability to a system that has thrived in darkness for far too long. The fight is far from over, but a crucial shift is happening. What we are witnessing is a fundamental battle between two opposing forces. It's a struggle for the future of our global financial system, a choice between the dark allure of secrecy and the clear imperative of transparency. As the scales of justice slowly begin to tip, the question remains: can we build a world where wealth is accountable, or will the shadows continue to hold their secrets? The answer will define the fairness and stability of the global economy for generations to come.